I've been seeing a lot of people hate on this Yeat snippet though. Haven't you guys? Like, look at these comments. He got 152 comments. Everyone's like mid, like boy slow down. This guy likes it. Boy slow down, mid, boy slow down. My goat washed. It's good. He's sober now, but he don't hit. They're saying, the fuck is this? Like, of course, there's always going to be love for him because Yeat's just him. But I agree. Like, I don't know if his music been hitting lately. Like, we talked about it last stream. He went sober and just, you kind of get out of that mind state of creativity. Of course, I would like him to be healthy, but at the same time, like, you got to do things that other people can't do. And when you're sober, you're thinking normally like a regular human being, but we want to see sensationalized things, whether it be on content, whether it be in movies or what, you know, music. But just play it, Bob.
Yeah, we get you cut like some coke. Yeah, all white, then a party folk. Off white lamb on a coke. Yeah, different color diamonds, different show. Yeah, I backstab you or I cut your throat.
Yeah.
Guillotine or I pass the rope. Only need my money, who? Only need my money, who?
I actually didn't think it was that bad. And yeah, the audio was trash. Like quality, or even like that whatever. It looks like it's a FaceTime recording from that thing on the bottom left. It doesn't sound bad. I actually messed with it. I feel like what it's lacking is the super unique beat selection that he once had with Up To Me, and even like Life or Afterlife, whatever. He had like a specific Yeat type beat if you go on YouTube, and he's kind of going into more, I don't know, this sounds like a professional grade beat, but it sounds like something that Drake could hop on, you know what I mean? And by the way, someone in my chat, Antonio, was like, it has the cowbell. So I ain't hear anybody after. So with Yachty, when he played it and had cowbells, everybody was like, oh, he's biting Cardi, even though I heard nothing similar to it. But then this had cowbells after the Cardo song with Hood by Air by Cardi. No one said anything this time. So people just pick and choose who they want to hate on, realistically. You're saying, Sally said, we all just grew up. Ezric says he's trying too hard to be different too quick. He need to drop Benny X and go back to Up To Me producers. But Benny X was on, he was on Up To Me. Working on Dying was on Up To Me, I'm pretty sure. Like, let me look at this. Benny X, Up To Me, Yeat. Let's see the creds. Produced by Benny X right here. Is it that we just grew up? I mean, realistically, you could be right, because even though I'm a grown man already, I'm not even talking about myself. It's more like the hype. How long can you realistically contain all of the hype you have? Especially with the heights that Yeat had. Like, he literally blew up. He sped run the industry. We just talked about it. He went from a nobody who was leeching off of Slay World all the way to now washing Drake on his own song. And so when did he start? Like 2021 he started blowing up. It's 2024. What do we talk about all the time? Rappers usually have like a 3 to 5 year life cycle. And so that time is just going out a little bit. I would say like he's still good. Like people are still gonna check out his music, but for sure people are kind of like, he's not the newest flavor anymore of the underground. Like he's not the hot topic anymore. We got Osama Son. Laser Dim actually got it right now. Ian, Netspin, you know what I mean? It's like the underground's kind of like paying attention to new people, because where else can Yeat go from here? He already hit the top. The only thing he can really do is get like a Taylor Swift feature, or like The Weeknd or Justin Bieber or something like that. Maybe Travis Scott. or Cardi, but like most of those, if not all, or are not happening. And you're laughing at Osama-san, but like realistically, people pay attention to Osama-san and like are trying, they want to know what's going on with him, because nobody really knows much in his personal life. Whereas Yeat, like we literally been watching from a bird's eye view, keen hawk vision into everything he does for the last 3 years. So now it's like, it's just kind of boring. Not that he's boring, but he got rich. And also he stopped talking on his Instagram story with like the schmunky dunky King Tonka shit. But that's why he said that he was going back to the old Yeat back here, wherever it was. He said, hello, love geeky, I'm King Tonk. So he's like trying to bring that back. But like, this is what happens when rappers go Hollywood and they lose that connection with their fan base. Like, yeah, they're still cool, like they got money and they can do whatever it is that they want to do now. And they get busy, likely because they got shows, they got different appearances they gotta make. You know, they actually want to enjoy life that they've been working for however many years, so that they finally get the money. And now they got the money, so they want to go on vacations and whatnot. So I get it, but you got to always keep your foot on the gas. But again, he already went 200 miles per hour. I don't know if he can do anything else to really make his career go even further up. But what does that say? If he already got the Drake feature and everything, Future, Thug, Gunna, Uzi, who else? All the big producers other than like Metro Boomin, other than Cardi and Travis as artists, features, collabs. And then he only sold like what, 72K or something like that, and he's the top of our generation. We're just not gonna have a big three anymore. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously Travis and Cardi could be part of that, and Uzi, but I feel like Uzi's on his way out too, like retiring. But Cardi and Trav are the new big three, but I'm talking about like the generation after them, because they're already developed artists. Yeat again just started really in 2021 to blow up. He beat the game too quick. Yeah. It's getting boring now. He already got all the different types of weapons and armors and shit. What is there to do now? Literally nothing. He's on side missions. That's why he dropped 2093. Although I feel like he was trying to prove something with that album, in trying to do something completely different outside of his normal sound that everybody wants from him, so that he can prove that he's actually a musician that can be creative and revolutionize music. But did it pan out for him? And is it his fault, or is it just because the listeners don't? Sometimes like artists make music that's ahead of its time, and so it's never really appreciated until years later. I think that happened with like Kanye's 808s and Heartbreak. Lifestyle would have broken the internet. To be honest, yeah, I would have fucked with that. I like that whole branding better, because being in the future, I liked the 2093 branding too, because I like dystopian futuristic stuff, so I can't even hate. But lifestyle, for some reason, it just hits harder. But hindsight's 50-50, so, or what is it, 2020. So we're saying that now, but at the time, before it dropped, we could have been like, nah, 2093 sick, because he was having like those cool trailers with the anonymous dude with like the mask on,